Dr. Oetker, a producer and importer of frozen foods, recently upgraded its production and storage facility, including a brand new 3-stage ammonia refrigeration system. Thanks to provider Energy Partners Refrigeration's innovative outsourced cooling model, Dr. Oetker South Africa could cover its cooling needs delivered by state-of-the-art cooling equipment with high energy efficiency and operating with the natural refrigerant ammonia without having to invest in the technology or worry about the maintenance and operation thereof afterwards.
My role essentially entails looking after large-scale projects, and these include sustainability drives, it includes efficiency optimization, as well as capacity expansion. Dr. Oetker is a German company. They've been around for 130 years, and in South Africa, we opened this branch in 2010. So the frozen pizza market in South Africa is growing, and in order for Dr. Oetker to meet this growing demand, we basically decided to just expand on our capacity by getting a new facility.
My role is to ensure the quality of our engineering designs. Energy Partners has been in the energy space for 10 years, initially focusing on energy efficiency and energy management. In 2016, Energy Partners developed our contracting capability in refrigeration so that we could move towards the as-a-service product range.
We first engaged with Dr. Oetker during 2018. At that point in time, they were developing a facility for their new production lines, and they were looking at various solutions for the best and most efficient cooling for their facility.
Energy Partners Refrigeration offered Dr. Oetker a cooling-as-a-service contract to install, operate and maintain the refrigeration system at its new facility. Servitization contracts are something they have a great deal of experience in, boasting multiple success stories in Southern Africa.
The model evolved over time into a fully owned Energy Partners plant based on our steam and solar PV models. We needed a way to measure cooling accurately, and once we've developed a cooling meter, we could switch to servitization.
Cooling as a service comes with various benefits. I think the one is that it's a very attractive and efficient capital vehicle for the client to use. It means that they can employ their capital for their core business. And it's also a way to de-risk the business. So by outsourcing and using cooling as a service model, it means that the risk sits with the experts in terms of maintaining it, ensuring that it delivers the best quality of cooling to the client.
So a lot of other companies usually decide to insource their own ammonia plant. So this means that they're also in charge of the maintenance and the servicing and ensuring the safety of everybody on site. So with Dr. Oetker, we decided to outsource to Energy Partners. So they are now responsible for all the maintenance, all the monitoring, as well as the caretaking of the ammonia plant.
When considering cooling as a service as a model for outsourced refrigeration, you have to take a couple of things into consideration. So energy efficiency is one of the key drivers, but also the maintainability of the plant. In considering the solution, it was important for us to make the most use of the energy that's available in the system, and accordingly we also implemented a heat recovery system that supplies the majority of the hot water throughout the facility.
A cooling-as-a-service contract, including full maintenance and operation, was signed for an initial 15-year contract period, with yearly extensions thereafter. The fixed payment per unit of cooling includes all operating costs, even the electricity consumed by the system. This means that Dr. Oetker will not be paying more for the system operation, even if the efficiency of the plant is lower than expected.
The cooling as a service product offered to Dr. Oetker is an off-balance sheet product fully owned by Energy Partners Refrigeration. This approach changes the relationship from a contractor to a strategic business partner with Dr. Oetker. During this contract, Energy Partners will take full responsibility for the operation of this plant, guaranteeing quality of temperature and efficiency of the plant for the full period.
The reason why this works out for Dr. Oetker is because all the engineering expertise can be focused on ensuring continuous operation as opposed to dealing with the ammonia plant room.
In designing the refrigeration plant, we modeled the heat loads and compared ammonia to the synthetic refrigerants available in the market. And based on that, ammonia was 20% more efficient compared to the other synthetic refrigerants. We are estimating that this plant will save Dr. Oetker roughly 1,200 tons of CO2 emissions per annum. In maintaining the consistency and quality of cooling to the client, we've taken a data-driven maintenance approach with this plant. What this means is that we've got a 24/7 monitoring capability of this plant, where we monitor all the alarms as well as the levels of the refrigeration being supplied to the client.
Energy Partners' Cooling as a Service portfolio has been growing exponentially since it was first launched, and this is expected to continue growing over as the model gains worldwide recognition thanks to the work BASE and others are doing to mainstream the model.
We're also really excited about the retail sector, which we think will pick up its head in the next 18 months in South Africa. We currently have Cooling as a Service plants with 3 of the major retailers in South Africa, and with the concept proven, we think it will accelerate in the near future. Cooling as a Service also provides an opportunity for the refrigeration sector to become more environmentally responsible through the use of natural refrigerants.